James Carney, great game, great win. You went to Canada over the Christmas break, I take it was. You got injured. You came back. You had to get your body right. You played a couple of so-so games. Let's call it what it is. This kind of felt great, right? Redemption time, full gym, and you played a great game.
For sure. I felt it too even before the game started. I don't know what, maybe I don't want to make excuses. People are listening, they're going to think excuse, but I just felt really low energy. That's actually why you saw some tape. I was trying to do something to open up my lungs. This game, I even told David, I was like, I got to switch something up. So I'm changing my whole routine. Ate completely different. Went to a spa, relaxed, drank lots of water, and I definitely felt, even though we played a game 2 days ago, I definitely felt my body was more prepared and ready. Maybe I got rid of whatever bug was inside or keeping me down. Yeah, I think it definitely gave me an opportunity to play well when you have energy, and then I hit shots that helped me that played well too. Teammates found me, so yeah.
Any team will take 4 threes from its starting center in any game. Have you ever made that many threes? I take it in college there were other bigs that were able to shoot the three. We know him well, Quentin Post. You played with him. Your role was probably more closer to the basket. Is this new for you, or did you know that you had this in your arsenal?
Well, actually, so halfway through the season point at Boston College, I was actually shooting 50% from three, and then we went. I think, was it 2? I think it was 8 or 9. I don't know. But anyways, and then yeah, my most threes I hit in a game I think was 2. No, honestly, what kind of actually fueled that is Quentin's been really doing well, and I saw he hit like 5 threes in one game. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I gotta start shooting more. And coach obviously has given us the green light for that. So honestly, that actually was a little bit of a factor. Used him as motivation, and I'm not gonna lie. When we were in college, we would do shooting drills. I would win some, he would win some. So I was like, all right, if he's hitting 5 threes in NBA, okay, come on, I gotta start shooting more. So I used that, and we have a coach that believes me, a team that believes me, a team that was finding me a ball. So yeah, I mean, if I'm open, I'm gonna shoot the 3, and they fell today. So.
But it's not all about making shots, because it's a make or miss league here in Holland as well. It's also about putting the effort out there and rebounding and manning your man up and D'ing your man up, which you seem to really enjoy doing today. A nice big matchup with Shaq. How does that feel for you?
Yeah, Shaq's a great guy. Even the first game, it was a great battle. I didn't perform that well either, so I think. I wanted to take this one a little bit personally too, because he did a good job on me. I think I still got a lot of rebounds that game, but I didn't score as much. But honestly, I knew too that I was open when I was playing Shaq the first time too, because they have him stunning a lot. So honestly, I knew I would get some threes today too. It was a good battle. I had a lot of fun. We were probably both going to be all banged up tomorrow, so he was telling me that. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely good that I have an off day tomorrow. It was a fun game. I think 18 rebounds, so close to a 20-20 game. But yeah, not bad.
I'd say it was just a great game. Thanks for that. And these are the games that matter most. Next one up is an EMBL game. You'll be traveling to the Czech Republic, I take it is. There are your old stomping ground, being a Czech international. Does that give you any extra motivation to do well there?
Yeah, my brother's actually going to be able to come to the game. I'll have some cousins come to the game. So yeah, and I think I was a teammate briefly to one of the players on that team too. So, okay. A couple, maybe I might have a national guy too. I don't know. They used to in the past, but I haven't looked at the roster fully yet. So yeah, it'll be a fun game for me. Just coming back to Czech Republic and then showing what I got.
And next one up in the league will be in a week's time as well, or just a bit more. I take it 1.5 weeks time as well here at home on a Saturday, the 8th of February. Really looking forward to that one as well.
I'm looking forward to that one. My family's going to be in town for that game. My family's going to be coming in for a month, so my baby girl watching me in the stands. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Yeah, especially the 16th too, because I think that's an earlier game. So maybe the baby won't be asleep for it. Yeah, definitely got some. Yeah, we'll find some cute earmuffs for her. So.
Especially with the crowd being so raucous as they were today. You kind of played your part in that as well, didn't you?
I love it. I love it. That's why I kind of live for crowds like this. You know, it makes the game a game. You know, like as much as you know this is a job and we're getting paid. At the end of the day, it's a game. You know, if it wasn't an entertainment thing, then nobody would be here. So I really love that part of basketball, and that's why I love this sport so much.
Thank you, James. David Gabrovczyk, we won.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, great win. We needed to win, and that's it.
We got the job done. I watched you just a little bit more closely than I would normally do, especially in the third and the fourth quarter. You seem to be really irritated with calls and the referees and stuff you can't control.
A little bit. I just didn't understand at some point why we can't challenge something. Yeah, but Mr. Mohammed or whatever his name is, he explained that some things are different than in EuroLeague. So I kind of go by those rules, and I guess I need to read up on B-Next officiating. Other thing was. I got hit in couple possessions, and he said, yes, you got hit on the shot, but it was just a small touch. And I don't understand that yet, but it's fine. I think we kind of know each other with the refs by now, and maybe last year I would already get a technical this game, and that would be really bad. But as a veteran, I think I have the right to kind of talk to the refs in a certain way, or just trying to help my team without getting confused too much. But yeah, of course, it's hard to keep your tone down with the Martini Plaza going crazy. So I guess I just look a little bit too intense sometimes.
We like the intensity. We actually love the intensity. If it's up to me it's probably my opinion. I love the intensity. We got the job done after an incredible start to the game where we were hitting every shot and we were up by 20 points, I believe it was. They came back, of course. They're a good team. They made a run, and then it came down to defense and making shots. Right? What was your? How did you perceive those last 5 minutes of the game?
It was really frustrating, because I saw how they got back into the game against Antwerp and then won. It was the same, 15 points plus for Antwerp, and then they just took over, and yeah, we couldn't let that happen. So I think halftime was good, kind of chaos for us and just getting back into it. And this is also a good game for the team growth. But last 5 minutes, you don't think about if the ball goes in or not on defensive end, because you can't do anything about it anymore. You know, you can't advise your teammates. You can't advise your teammates anymore in those last 5 seconds. You have to go to the next. You really have to go to the next play, and. I mean, shoot, open shot, the last corner shot that I got, perfect pass from Tavian. I don't think I was allowed to miss that one. And, luckily went in. My head was, full of everything already. But, I don't know.
And now there's some time off. We had 4 games in a week's time. The next one is in the Czech Republic, playing Opava, and then we've got some time to run up to the next league game here at home on the 8th. Does your body need time to rest and get back? Does the team need the time to work on stuff?
My body was beat up yesterday already. Woke up today, low energy, just under the weather, sore throat, all those things. But this had to be done, so I couldn't take any, excuses. And yeah, Jason gave us 2 days off. We were, I think, happier over that than winning the game. But everybody needs some time off and just get our bodies healed up. yeah, continue to work. I think everybody's happy about where we're going, and we're motivated to work hard to improve from coach to the last guy on the bench.
But for now, it's time to enjoy. We won. We're in the Final Four. The next games in the Cup will be back-to-back games in The Hague, played away from home in a gym similar to this one, slightly smaller but similar. So let's hope for a big Groningen turnout there.
Yeah, exactly. I hope the whole Martini Plaza gets tickets for that game, and we dominate that March 9th, I think, or whatever. Great opportunity for us as players, and of course for the club.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we got the win.
Yes, we did. Yeah. I'm just, I don't know. I'm happy, man. Happy for the guys again. After 2 days, tough game Sunday, to come back and play with this sort of fight and this sort of grit. They embody what we're about around here. I say we, me, the fans. This is feels like Donar, you know. So and the fans were great tonight. Oh.
And what a start, right? We ran away with what was it, a 20-2 lead. How does that feel when you're on the bench, knowing that they'll full well knowing that they'll make a run?
It felt like they came out focused and ready to go. And our motto is, you know, everybody. We really work on everybody from 1 to 12 shooting. And our motto is, if it's in the flow and you're open, shoot it. And they really were. They came in focused and knocked some shots down. And that helped, but then, you know, we got to work on not letting teams back in, which we knew Leah Ward was going to come back. I mean, that's a really good team over there. They were pounding us on the glass, which is still a point of improvement for us. But what I liked was how we handled adversity. We could have let the rope go, but we didn't. And, you know, hats off to my group.
You can't take away everything in basketball. If you elect to play quite a bit of zone, you give up a bit on the boards, right? You lose a bit of rebounding power that comes with that decision. Nevertheless, they were able to pick apart our zone quite a bit. It was a 2-3 zone. Ever consider playing a 3-2 or playing that a bit more maybe, or switching it up?
Yeah, we did. We you know, I don't want to say everything we did, but we went to some just junk defenses to try to slow them down. We were switching to man and going back in the zone. They were too. So it was really a chess match. And, yeah, that's a point of improvement for me, trying to give my guys something better to attack it with. But they still understood the concept, touching the paint and trying to spray the ball, and then we were able to get some decent looks. But in defensively, we have to figure our stuff out a little bit. But we're going to work on some things and develop some other options to go to. But they present so many challenges because they have 4 shooters on the floor. Not everybody has that. So, but listen, that's why you got to fight, and you never know how the ball's going to bounce, and that's why I'm happy our guys did.
And another thing that kind of stood out to me this game is that we had different people step up compared to last game. James was more or less a no-show in the last game. He stepped up big in the first and the last quarter for us. They more or less face-guarded Tavian, took him out of the game. Refs weren't helping with their no calls on Tavian. And that made it necessary for the guys to step up, and they did, which must bode well for the future, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it took away. Tavian still had a double-double tonight, 10 assists. I mean, that kid has a high basketball IQ, and he's unselfish. So he understood what they were doing, and when he got the ball, he pulled so much gravity that other guys were open, and he found them. So I want to give a lot of credit to him, how he competed, also defensively. They went at him. It wasn't always great, but he gave us a good effort, and we talked about that. That's all I can ask from him, because he gives us so much on the other end. And I also want to shout out to Tim. His defensive effort tonight was incredible. He played over 38 minutes, and it was if we had those stats like they do in like bigger leagues where they track your movement, chasing Fearson around for that long is not easy. So Tim was huge. Philip is just, he's been our most consistent guy. He has been great defensively, also guarding guards, shooting. So like I said, we had a bunch of guys step up. And the bench, the guys that didn't play, there was no egos. everybody was together tonight, and I'm so thankful and I'm so happy for that group. And this is big for us, and we're going to try to build off of it.
Normally, my last question kind of focuses on the next game, and the next game will be in the EMBL, which is more like a practice game, I take it. There's nothing on the line for that game. Of course, you want to win and keep the successive wins going, but will you take it slow? Will you be practicing stuff in that game? How will the run-up be, or will you be looking ahead to the next game in the league here at home?
We're gonna approach it. We're gonna scout. We're gonna do what we do. Nothing will really change, but we're definitely gonna look at areas that we can improve and try to use that game to improve. Our offensive execution, particularly when pressure goes up, needs to get better. We have to get better at understanding what we're trying to do and things like screening and spacing. But we've made big steps. But yeah, so we'll just use that game. We're going to be professional, and that's something that we're trying to develop with this group. I got a lot of young guys, and we're trying to develop the professionalism. So we have a game there. We're going to go play, and we're going to go play to win.
Thanks. But the word tonight is it's Final Four, baby.
Final Four.